Game number 6 on this 7-game Super Saturday schedule. This is the Lindsay Surge taking on the Moncton Rockets. First game of the day for the Surge. And the second game for the Rockets. The Rockets lost 4-0 earlier to the Selects. And we're just about set to go. Brooke O'Brien in goal for the Rockets, and Cicely Hurnham in goal for the Surge. 30-4-30. Brooke O'Brien, number 30, and Cicely Hurnham, number 30. Just a bit of a delay over at the timekeeping bench. They've done a pretty good job so far in the first 2 days, staying on schedule. Trying to get things set here. Well, they've got 20 minutes on the clock. They have the Surge. They have the Rockets. That all looks okay. Not sure what they're trying to program over at the timekeeping bench. We shall see. The delay continues here. No word, no announcement in the building as to why this delay is taking place. Let's hope they get it sorted out soon, as this game was scheduled to start at 6 o'clock Atlantic. It's now almost 6:30 Atlantic. Looks like we're just about set to go here. Lindsay Surge wearing their dark blue uniforms with the white trim. Moncton Rockets in the crisp looking whites with the gold and burnt orange or burnt red trim. And we are underway. It's the Surge, it's the Rockets. 6th game of 7 here on a Super Saturday on Maritime Athletic Profiles, your exclusive live broadcaster for this Maritime Major Female Hockey League showcase. Puck in the Rocket zone. Surge have played 2 games. Both were yesterday. They defeated the Kraken 5-0 and then won a tight one over the Wolves 3-2. For the Moncton Rockets, they defeated the Greenfoot Capitals 3-2, and they lost 4-0 to the Subway Selects. This is game number 3 for the Rockets, game number 3 for the Surge. Puck into the corner. A couple of players fall there. Gets taken in around. Puck flips up to the blue line, and the Rockets will control there. Coming away with the puck, Audrey Poirier inside the line. Trying to get a hold on it there was Marissa Richard, but back the other way, Rachel Hartnell. Trying to slide it over, looking to connect there with Gabby Buffett. Sliding it across there, that's Maxine Arsenault. Puck just outside the blue line. It'll be taken there by the Surge. They work it ahead to Rachel Hartnell. Into the middle, Buffett with a shot. Big save right away. Brooke O'Brien, huge save, point blank on Gabby Buffett, who was set up beautifully by Rachel Hartnell. In behind their own goal, Maxine Arsenault again. Up it goes to the red line. And it'll be grabbed there by the Surge, who'll look to work it out. Surge trying to get it outside the line. Victoria Tran was there. Now spinning around in her own zone is Mackenzie Rossong. Works it up to Hartnell. Pass into the middle, neatly onto the stick of Ava Kennedy. Now Jenna Greenwood chasing it after it. There's Kennedy back to Greenwood. Greenwood behind her own goal, takes a little nudge there. Greenwood down to the ice. Kennedy comes over to help out. And then grabbing the puck is Madison Wasalius as it comes back to the captain of the Surge, Rachel Walsh. Puck came to the red line for a second there. Chanel Cormier tried to move it ahead. Now it's Colpitts. Madeline Colpitts. Along the boards, 2 blue sweaters on Colpitts. Now there's a 4-player gathering. Trying to move it along was Rachel Walsh. Comes to the left side. Shot just catches the post. Quick release from that left point. That was Rossong. Rossong has it again. Gets it to Greenwood. Best chance of the game. Rossong let it go from the left point. Rung it off the far post. Puck now onto the near side. Rockets look to gather it. And we get a bunch more players over there on the wall. And then peeling away is Bridget Hughes. Hughes, lead pass up onto the stick of Rodier. Maëlle Rodier lost it there. In comes Lacey Poirier. Poirier backhands it toward the goal. Chasing it into the corner there was Caitlin Wagner. Wagner has the puck now, feeling a little forecheck pressure. Dumps it down for Poirier. Lacey Poirier back to the point. Left point, another shot there. Goes by everybody as Veronica Mitchell let it go. Good pressure here now from the Surge early on. Almost 4 minutes into this opening period. Surge have that puck go just past Nedelku, but Mitchell will pick it up. Tries to lug it into the zone. Stop there. That bounces off the front of the jersey of Marissa Richard and back down into the Rocket zone. Jasmine McGrath has it. Had a chat to Jasmine earlier. We'll play her interview during either the first or second intermission. We'll let you know for sure. Mitchell sends it in. After it there, Melanie Richard. Melanie Richard chases after that puck. It pops off the boards. Kind of strange. Here's Robertson now. Nevaeh Robertson with a shot. Bad save. Rebound. They score. Nevaeh Robertson started it with the great rush, getting the shot in on goal. And then following up the play, Sarah Almond knocks it in. And the Lindsay Surge open up the scoring. Nice look at Robertson. Great work there. Long shot. There it is. Put the puck on goal. It can cause great things. And the initial save was made from the quick Robertson shot. But Sarah Almond tucks it in. And the Lindsay Surge have the early lead as Almond gets it in the goal. Within the first 5 minutes, the Surge have a goal, and they lead it 1-0. So the all-important first goal goes to the Lindsay Surge. In after it again. There's Robertson. Nevaeh Robertson getting an assist on that goal. They'll throw it in behind the Rockets' net. After it there is Audrey Poirier. Poirier trying to get free, intercepted. Stepping into it there neatly was Maya McCormick. Now down low, it's Rachel Walsh. Tries to feed it out front. There's McCormick waiting for it at the point, but it's picked off there. Nice work from Lauren Ward. Rockets will make changes here while the Surge gather that puck in behind their own goal. Up to the left side, onto the stick of Gabby Buffett, a couple of quick passes, and away comes Hartnell. Looked like she might have an opportunity to break in there, but that was broken up. McCormick gets it ahead for Rachel Hartnell again. She's in by herself. Hartnell takes the quick shot, and Brooke O'Brien calmly stares it down and snags it. So the Moncton Rockets yet to register a shot on goal. Almost 6 minutes played here in this opening period. Lindsay Surge have 5 shots registered so far. Off the face-off, Colpitts, one of the players in there trying to move that puck. Chanel Cormier has it now, trying to track it. Gets to it, backhands it up along the boards. Melody Cormier pushed it forward. Cormier on it again. Here comes Melody Cormier. Has Rodier tracing in behind. Cormier still with that puck. Good work here from Melody Cormier. Maëlle Rodier in there helping out as well. Surge trying to move that puck along the boards, taking a close look. Ava Kennedy comes back to the line off the skate there of number 14, Bridget Hughes. Into the slot, trying to get a shot away there. Rodier got a weak one, goes in behind the net. Out the other side, McGrath trying to get to it first. She won't reach it, and she'll have to track it down. Slides it over here for Hughes. Quick pass up ahead to Melanie Richard. She wears number 16. Marissa Richard wears number 11. And their other line mate, Sophie Grenier, wears numero 10, number 10. Melanie Richard goes down in a pile there, tangled up with Reese Vauteur. Vauteur gets up, looks okay. Puck bounding up into the air, trying to chop it forward there was Caitlin Wagner. That didn't work, back the other way. This is Sophie Grenier. Intercepted now, right back up the ice is Lacey Poirier. Poirier chases it in behind the Rockets net. Good speed there from number 20 in blue, Poirier. Being challenged there along the boards by Audrey Poirier. Two Poiriers, one in blue, one in white. One plays for Moncton, one plays for the Lindsay Surge. But they're Poiriers nonetheless. Could be a connected branch on the family tree, who knows? Now the Rockets will skate it away. Up ahead onto the stick of Sophie Grenier. Tried to drop it there for Audrey Poirier. And the Surge will bring it back the other way. This is Wagner on her own, waiting for some help. Walsh trying to catch up. And it's sticked away by the goaltender. Calm play there from Brooke O'Brien. Up with it now, Jaden Groundwater. Groundwater tries to get it past the red line. She does for just a second. And then the Surge will send it down into the Rocket zone. That'll be icing. So the faceoff will come down into the Lindsay Surge end of the ice. Sarah Almond with the goal here in this first period, giving the Surge the 1-0 lead. Faceoff will be to the left of the goaltender, Cicely Hernam. Coming into this game, the Lindsay Surge at 4-2. And the Moncton Rockets at 1-3. At the side of the goal, Hernam down. Puck is still loose. Waselius trying to get another stick on it there, and the puck is grabbed, kept in, sending it down low. That's Chanel Cormier. And Rachel Walsh will pick it up, send it out toward the blue line. Bootler stops it there. Rockets with a little sustained offensive zone pressure. This could be broken now as it's moved out by Danica Joseph. Robertson there as well. And the puck goes right back into the other end of the ice. Lauren Ward giving chase. Ward on that puck quickly. Tried to feed it in front. Nobody there. Only blue and white sweaters. Ward on it again. Lauren Ward doing some good work here. Gets a little help now. Wraparound chance. Trying to tuck it in there was Melody Cormier. Back it comes. Long shot there. Blocked down as Bridget Hughes let it fly. Now right back up the ice. Veronica Mitchell. She sent it in. Bridget Hughes kind of lost it in her skates for a second, feeling a little forecheck pressure there from Buffett. Hughes trying to spin away from the forecheck. Rachel Hartnell comes in to help out now. And Hartnell steals it away, has the puck, feeds it in front just underneath the stick of Buffett and off to the side. Good pressure here by the Lindsay Surge. Twisting and turning with it now. McCormick dumps it off. Long shot there. Blocked down. McCormick trying to get on it again. Steps around Bridget Hughes. Hughes gets a little help though. And the puck stays in the corner. Now fed out in front. Nice little tap pass back to the point for Victoria Tran. She sends it in deep where McCormick is pushed into the boards by McGrath. Good sustained pressure here now from the Surge. Hartnell has the puck in the corner, being watched there. Colpitts gives a couple of taps. Colpitts trying to get back on that puck again. Up to the point. Trying to jam it along the wall is Mitchell to keep it in the zone. And then McCormick comes in and says, hey, how about I just backhand that in, and then we can go for a change. And that's exactly what happens. Rockets now trying to take advantage of that line change, but the Rockets have to change them up as well. Inside the halfway mark of this first period, a quick pace in this one, 9:22 to go. 1-0 Surge lead on the Almond marker. Pass up ahead, couldn't quite connect with Marissa Richard. Jumping in on it quickly there, that's Audrey Poirier. Puck bounces off the boards in behind the Rockets' goal. Off to the other side. Trying to move it ahead there was Maxine Arsenault. And now Rodier tried to get to that puck, got tangled up, tied up. But the Rockets will come away with the puck. Melanie Richard trying to make a move at the Huskies logo. Got turned aside, and here comes Gould. Alina Gould sends it in. Another change here for the Surge. Rockets grabbing that puck, skating it up the left side. This is Boutlier, cuts in toward the middle. The steady defender, Lola Boutlier, carries it into the zone. Chips it around the defender, tries to feed it in front for an on-rushing Sophie Grenier. Boutlier has it again. It'll come back to number 7, Chanel Cormier, numero 7. See, I am a Montreal Canadiens fan. I grew up learning hockey French, so I try to work a little en français into the game when I can. I'm not bilingual, but I do know hockey French. By the way, go Habs, go. Under 8 minutes to play. Out in front, fanning on it there was Groundwater as she had a glorious chance and just couldn't get a stick on that loose puck. Stepping in now, Wagner, and we're going to have a penalty call here, our first penalty of the game, and it's going to be a hooking call. So a power play coming here with 7:45 left to play in period number 1. And the referee goes over and pointing at the Surge play saying, oh, no, you can't hide on the bench. Lacey Poirier, I see you. So Poirier to the box, Rockets to the power play. Chance to tie the score here with 7:45 to go. Melanie Richard in on the draw, going up against Sarah Almond. Back it comes to Boutlier from the left point. Long shot through a crowd. And a good job there by Harnham to track that puck and hang on. The old saying about your goaltender sometimes having to be your best penalty killer, well, that can be true more often than not. Off the face-off. Rodier goes back to Boutlier. Cross ice to McGrath. McGrath steps in. Her shot attempt was blocked. Back to Boutlier now. From the blue line. Dishes off to Rodier. Maëlle Rodier steps off the boards. Goes back to Boutlier. Lola Boutlier to Rodier. Stepping in. Has some room. Going for that far corner. And sent it wide of the net. McGrath back to Boutlier. 1:30 to go in the power play. Rodier again sends it across. Oh, and fanning on the one-timer right underneath the stick of Melanie Richard. The setup was beautiful, and Richard just mistimed that one-timer. Good possession, good puck movement here by the Rockets. Melanie Richard on that puck for a moment. Now Boutlier has it. Looking for Wesselius. It goes by everybody, and it's going to be picked up by Grenier. Sophie Grenier backpedals. 1:02 to go in the power play. With a head of steam now. This is Audrey Poirier. Dishing off to the left side. This is Grenier. Stopping, giving it back to Poirier. Poirier tight ropes the blue line, hands it off. Here's Grenier trying to slide it across to get that one-timer. Looking to set up Bridget Hughes, who had pinched in. This could be a breakaway chance now for Danica Joseph. Short-handed, Joseph takes the shot. And just getting a stick on it there. It was number 15, Audrey Poirier. Good job back-checking and getting in there to break up that chance from the on-rushing Danica Joseph. Audrey Poirier now looking to set up again. 25 seconds to go in the power play. So far, it's been a penalty kill success for the Surge. Under 15 seconds to go now in the advantage. Working with it, this is Audrey Poirier. Gains the zone. Dishes back. Long shot from the point goes wide of the goal. There's Marissa Richard handing it off there. Grenier back to the point, back to Grenier, left circle, walking in, down low. Marissa Richard, pad save, rebound free, puck loose at the side of the goal. Down is the goaltender, and covering up is Harnham. Just as the penalty expired, all kinds of action in and around the Lindsay Surge goal. Rockets coming close, but it is indeed a penalty kill. As you see some of the action there on the replay, wild scramble. Cicely Harnham doing a good job of covering up that puck in the midst of all the mayhem. Down to 5:36 left in an entertaining first period. My goodness, we've seen some great hockey the last couple of days. So glad to be able to bring it to you live exclusively on Maritime Athletic Profiles. 5:23 to go. Colpitts will chase it down. Right on her tail is Alina Gould. Around the boards it goes. Jumping in on it quickly was Ava Kennedy. Now Greenwood sends it the other way. Getting to it first, Maxine Arsenault. Tran stops it at the blue line. Her shot attempt went off a shin pad, and it'll go out to the red line. Gathered up there by Rossong. Sends it over to Kennedy. That puck goes into the Rocket zone. Both teams changing up the personnel here. 4:45 to go. First period of action. Nedelku sends it down. Trying to get in on it was Wagner. That was turned aside. Nedelku again. Slides it across to Mitchell. Mitchell up ahead for Vauteur. Just beyond her. Comes right back to Mitchell. Now Nedelku. Nedelku takes it off the boards. Into the Rocket zone it goes. Poirier tried to take it from her skate to her stick. Nice job there by Lacey Poirier to control that loose puck. Puck around the boards. Mitchell at the left point. Trying to get away from Wasalius, and she does. Flutters it in toward the middle of the ice. And right there is number 22, Maëlle Arodier, to clear it away. 4:02 to go in this entertaining period of play. Puck comes over towards Maëlle Arodier, makes a nice move there to get away from Poirier. Lacey Poirier will chase it down, though, gets to that puck, sends it around behind her own goal. Over there to meet it was Sarah Almond, up toward the blue line, now outside the zone, or was it? No, they say it's good. So play carries on with the Rockets in the surge zone. Almond over along the boards. Jaden Groundwater there. Here's Marissa Richard. Her shot attempt was stopped and blocked, and then it goes off to the sidewall where it's picked up by Robertson. She tries to flip it ahead. Rodier there intercepts it, though. 3:20 to go. Losing an edge there was Danica Joseph, and the puck goes to the red line. Joseph right back up and into the fray. Joseph takes a big hit there, and that is immediately going to draw the referee's ire, and the arm goes up, and you could hear the thud up here as that hit was right in front of us at the red line, and you could hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd, and Marissa Richard over to the penalty box. So the Lindsay Surge, with 3:06 to go, will have a power play chance here now with Marissa Richard over in the box. And as soon as that play developed, you knew that the referee's arm was going to shoot immediately to the sky, and we would have that penalty. So a penalty kill here, important for the Rockets late in this first period. You don't want to give up a late goal. They trail currently 1-0 to the Rockets. For the Surge, well, they want to take advantage of this power play now, see if they can double their lead. So they'll set up here on the power play. There's the captain, Rachel Walsh, sliding it across. Walsh getting it back up high, stepping back from the forecheck from the defender, dishing off to the right wall. Walsh has it back, slides it across again. Rossong from the slide wall, gets it to Robertson, quick shot. Where's the puck? Nobody knows. And then I think it might have come off the glass quickly and down to the ice. Everybody for a split second was looking for that puck. Rachel Walsh skates in with it now, turns on the Jets, in behind, feeds it into the slot. Quick shot there. Robertson let it go again. Good pressure from the Surge on this initial few minutes of the power play. They'll make a quick change. Rossong has the puck. Both teams changing up the special teams units. Here comes McCormick. Dishes off to Hartnell. Being watched closely there by Chanel Cormier. Hartnell takes it off the wall, goes back to the point for Nedelku. Back to Hartnell from the left circle. Down low, back to Hartnell. Up high now, center of the ice. This is Nedelku, dishes off. Tran sent it cross ice. Hartnell couldn't quite control it. Rachel Hartnell has it back now, goes to Nedelku. Back up high again, dishes off to Hartnell. Rockets doing a good job keeping everything to the outside, and then Hartnell takes that shot, hits the side of the goal. 21 seconds to go in the power play. Tran slides it across to Nedelku. Walking along the blue line, Nedelku, what's she going to do with it? Dumps it off to Tran at the right circle, now down low. Great puck movement here, but again, the Rockets set up in that box, keeping everything to the outside. There's a long shot that hit a Rockets defender in front. Tran tries to get a shot on goal that may have caught just a little bit of the shoulder of Buffett. Penalty is over. The Rockets kill it off. They were under pressure, but again, they did a pretty good job of setting up in that box, and keeping most everything to the outside. Under a minute to play here in this first period, 1-0 the score. It remains a 1-goal lead for the Lindsay Surge. Shots on goal, 9-7 favoring the Surge. Trying to move it forward there. That was Nedelku. Puck pops up high into the air. Settled down, and it goes onto the blade of Hartnell, who'll just hammer it into the corner and go off for a change. Brooke O'Brien stops it in behind her own goal for McGrath. Jasmine McGrath takes it off the boards up toward Melody Cormier, and it's flipped down into the zone, and that's right on goal, forcing the goaltender Harnham to make a save. Just 11 seconds left, and that shot comes in from the left point as Maxine Arsenault let it go, and Harnham will just scoop it up and hang on. 10.2 seconds left here in this period. Coming up in the first intermission, I'll replay our interview with Jasmine McGrath from these Moncton Rockets. So stick around for that in the first intermission. Off the draw, just a couple of seconds to go, and that shot just, I think it might have caught the leg of Cicely Harnham in goal, and time will expire. What an entertaining first period of play between the Lindsay Surge and the Moncton Rockets. Shots on goal through that first period, 10-9 favoring the Moncton Rockets, but where it really counts on the scoreboard, just one goal, and it belongs to the Lindsay Surge, and it was scored by Sarah Almond. Well, both teams will head to the dressing room now. They'll get messages from the coaches. And the second period, if it's anything like the first, well, don't go too far. It should be fun. But right now, I'll take you to the interview I did earlier with number 20 from the Moncton Rockets. Happy to be joined by Jasmine McGrath, number 20 with the Moncton Rockets. Jasmine, how are you enjoying the showcase 2 days in?
It's really good. It's really fun to have all the teams here in one place. We play against everyone in the season, but to be in the same rink and all play against each other, it's nice you get to watch people before you and after you, and it's really fun.
I'm always curious how players end up with certain numbers, whether they're just given the number or whether they choose it. How did you end up with number 20?
So when I played Pee Wee, I was number 2 when I played with the boys. And then when I got up to Bantam with the girls, they didn't have a number 2, and someone already took it, so I had to take number 20.
So not 22?
No, 22, we didn't have that number at
Okay,
the time.
so number 20 it is.
Yeah.
How old were you roughly when you started playing hockey, and how did you get involved in playing hockey?
I would start about 7 years old. My younger brothers were 5, and they joined hockey the same year as me. And I was like, I asked my parents, can I join too? So, yeah, we all got into hockey the same year, and from then we all play.
What are your brothers' names?
Maxim and Yannick.
Maxim and?
Yannick.
Were you competitive with them, and are you still competitive with them?
Yeah, sometimes. Outdoor rinks, all the seasons, always competing with each other.
Now, give me an honest answer. Nobody's paying attention. Who's better?
I would say me.
You're better?
Yeah.
There you go, brothers. Take that. What has been the biggest part of your development as a player playing for the Moncton Rockets?
Probably just being with the team, learning to be a better person, on the ice and off, and being with players. It's fun to play hockey, but you get to meet new people and play with them, and just playing as a team. It's fun to play with new girls, and then once you move up and you play with newer, or you have old friends from the past teams.
The women's game, the female game, has grown so much over the last number of years. Who are some players that you might look up to or like to watch play?
I would have to say Marie-Philippe Poulin. I've done a few camps with her over the years, and really just following her up to the PWHL and everything. It's really nice to see those women.
Captain Clutch, eh?
Yeah.
Last thing I want to ask you before I get you to do a shout-out for somebody is, what's your favorite game day meal?
I would have to say Alfredo. Chicken Alfredo.
Okay, chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
That's a go-to for a lot of players, but it's good, right? The carbs and everything. Mm-hmm. Last thing, get you to look right in there. Give a shout-out to anybody you want, Jasmine.
I'm going to have to shout out to my dad back home. He supports me everywhere I go, and unfortunately he was with my brothers this weekend, but yeah, shout out to Dad.
Well, apparently you're the better player anyway, so he needs to go support the brothers. What's your dad's name?
Joey.
Joey. Hi, Dad. Listen, Jasmine, thanks for doing this. Good luck in the rest of the showcase and certainly during the rest of the season.
Thanks very much.
That's Jasmine McGrath from the Moncton Rockets. Well, if you were watching the first period, you know how entertaining it was. And I'm sure you're hoping for much of the same in periods 2 and 3. Shots on goal in that first period, 10-9 favoring the Moncton Rockets. But only one goal, and it belonged to Sarah Almond from the Lindsay Surge. So we are underway. Teams have switched ends, and the second period has begun. We start this second period, even strength, 5-on-5. This is McGrath. Puck goes down into the Surge zone, and that'll be an icing call. So just 21 seconds into the period, Rockets ice the puck. They'll have to leave their lineup on the ice, although it shouldn't be too bad. They've only been out there for 21 seconds, so they shouldn't be too tired. Kennedy in on the draw up against Groundwater, and the Rockets win the faceoff. Over to the far wall it goes. Lauren Ward trying to track it there. Puck backhanded down into the zone. McGrath has it, and up it goes onto the stick of Bridget Hughes. Out of the zone. After it now, Lauren Ward. Ward wearing number 8 for the Rockets. Turning with it, looking for somewhere to go. She'll go back to the right point. Jasmine McGrath shot through a crowd. That hit a jersey in front and got knocked down. Big thanks to Jasmine McGrath for joining us earlier and having a little chat. Hope you enjoyed that during the first intermission. That puck sent down into the zone. Rockets will make a change, and the Surge will grab the puck with Rossong. Rossong moves it up, trying to connect there with Greenwood. Greenwood finally grabs the puck. Has Kennedy with her, along with number 18, Alina Gould. Rockets take the puck. Ward sends it up, blocked down by Mitchell. Mitchell sends it into the middle. Here's a chance. Vauteur with a shot. It got knocked off of a stick, changed direction, but Brooke O'Brien stayed with it. And then the puck goes right into the side of the goal, and O'Brien covers up. That shot from Vauteur in the slot definitely hit a stick and changed direction. We'll see it here. So good job by Brooke O'Brien staying with her. There's Mitchell sending it over to Vauteur. And there's actually it hit the hand. It wasn't a stick at all. It was the glove of Audrey Poirier. So perhaps hitting the glove actually slowed it down enough, allowing Brooke O'Brien to react to the change of direction. Marissa Richard on the puck. She'll just take it off the wall right in front of the bench, and I think that hit a player on the Rockets bench, so it'll be whistled down, and the faceoff will come outside the Lindsay Surge zone. Mentioned in the first period, 2 teams coming to this game. Lindsay Surge 4-2 in the regular season, and the Moncton Rockets 1-3. And just a reminder, all of these games, all of the stats count in the regular season. This is a showcase, but it's regular season games. All of these games count in the standings. All of the statistics count. So this is regular season action condensed into a 3-day period. It's a pretty cool event, actually. Glad to be a part of it. I know myself and the Maritime Athletic Profiles team so happy to be a part of the showcase, and we'd love to do a whole bunch of these if they ever could. This is a lot of fun. I know Dylan and Spencer, who have been with me most of the last couple of days, are enjoying themselves as well. Although I'm still waiting for Dylan to bring me some kind of homemade food. I don't know what he could bring me, but we'll see. Maybe he'll bring me something tomorrow for Sunday dinner. Chasing the puck down into the Rocket zone, trying to corral it there. That's Maxine Arsenault. She does a good job of getting to the puck first. Lead pass, and that's going to hit the goaltender, so no icing. Victoria Tran will pick it up. Tries to backhand it along. And I'm not sure if it's a hand pass, what the call is there. And that one particular linesperson just to our right by the blue line, gosh, got to be about 6'5", that fella. Holy moly. That's a tall linesperson right there. Off the face-off, Rossong trying to work with it there. And it'll be taken by Victoria Tran. Tran sends it down into the corner. And the Surge will chase after with Sarah Almond. Almond has the only goal of this game, scored back in the first period. Rockets will break away now with Ward. Slides it over to Wasalius. Wasalius taking it wide, slides it into the middle, nobody there, and it goes off into the corner. Surge will grab it and skate it away. Nice pass there, setting up Robertson to break away, and in the middle of the ice, Danica Joseph just a little over anxious, and offside the call. Just a little over 3 minutes played here in this second period. 3 minutes and 7 seconds to be exact. Face off just outside the Rocket zone. Colpitts up against McCormick. Scramble draw, and the Rockets will pick it up. This is McGrath. McGrath takes a couple of steps forward, sends the puck down the ice, and this will be an icing. Maybe, race for it. Who's going to get there? Oh, just ahead of the play. Moncton Rocket fans don't agree. They feel that Melody Cormier might have had the angle on that puck. However, Mitchell racing back as well, and it is an icing against the Moncton Rockets. Nice crowd on hand here at the Dauphinee Center on a Saturday evening. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're tuning in. I've had a lot of folks come by and talk about family, friends, and connections that are watching the Maritime Athletic Profiles live broadcast in different areas. That makes us very happy. That's why we love to do it. Buffett behind the goal, backhands it. Changing direction now. Jasmine McGrath will pick it up. She'll skate it up the right wing. Trying to move it forward there. Couldn't quite connect with Rodier, but Moncton will carry it in nonetheless. Bridget Hughes tried to take a shot. That bounced off of the captain, number 22, Rachel Walsh. Now 3-on-1 the other way. Sliding it across. Buffett. Back it goes, and stoning on the one-time pass across is the goaltender, Brooke O'Brien. Buffett sent it to McCormick. McCormick tried to jam it in, and Brooke O'Brien said, no way. Big save right there by O'Brien, keeping it 1-0. Rachel Walsh behind her own goal. Love to see that play on the replay. Next stoppage if we can. Hartnell trying to get that puck, pulling it off the wall. Bootler walks in, fans on the shot. Pad saved, puck directed into the corner by the goaltender, Hernham. Several players trying to get at that puck. Pops free for just a second, long enough for it to go to Melanie Richard. She dumps it off there onto the stick of Poirier. Her shot goes widely into the corner, and Bootler sends it back now for Marissa Richard. Marissa Richard gets taken off the puck. Rachel Walsh has it. She'll take it strongly off the boards, and down it goes. Corralled there by Maxine Arsenault, who gets it over to Audrey Poirier. Poirier Quick pass up ahead to Waselius. Now, Waselius tried to work forward with it, but it's turned aside by the Lindsay Surge. Back to Brooke O'Brien. Had that big save just moments ago on the Buffett to McCormick setup. Along the wall, Nedelku sends it over to the other side. Grabbed there by Arsenault. She sends it down the ice. And we're going to have another race for it. And Moncton does get there, negating the icing call. Here's Ward at the side of the goal. Back it comes. Chanel Cormier puts it along the wall. Back to the blue line. Cormier just keeps it in there just for a second, though, as it pops out into neutral ice. Greenwood tried to push it forward. Jumping on it is Chanel Cormier once again. Cormier backhands it to the line. Kennedy keeps it in. Kennedy then takes a little push from Waselius, goes down to the ice, gets right back up. Greenwood skated past the puck. Waselius couldn't control that pass forward. And it'll be Victoria Tran grabbing the puck, taking it off the boards behind her own goal. Alina Gould has it on the far side, lost it there, but the Surge will regain. Puck sent now toward the red line. Backpedaling his Boutlier into her own zone. Tried to work it up onto the stick of Melody Cormier. And the puck will go down. Colpitt's giving chase. Out it comes towards McGrath. It'll squirt out over the blue line. Gathering, though, is Bridget Hughes. Good puck possession and pressure here by the Rockets, but that is offside. And let's have a look at this big save moments ago. There you see the Surge coming in. Pass across to Buffett. And Buffett feeds it to the side of the goal. McCormick tries to jam it in. We'll see an even better look here. Look at Brooke O'Brien. Track the puck. Tracking, waiting. Knows the pass is coming. Post to post. Look at that. Big save right there. Beautiful replay. 13:20 to go. An entertaining contest here. Second last game on our Super Saturday schedule. Colpitts has the puck. Takes it in deep. Dishes off there to Rodier. Rodier behind the goal. Maëlle Rodier gets it back. McGrath, sharp angle, quick shot. And right square to the shooter was Cicely Harnham. And hangs on with a glove hand save. 13 minutes left in the second period. Shots on goal, 16-12, favoring the Moncton Rockets. Melanie Richard in on the draw. And it goes to McGrath. Jasmine McGrath will skate it now deep. Tries to feed it to Richard, and Melanie Richard receives that pass. Goes to the left point. Shot was blocked there off the stick of Bridget Hughes. Hughes gets it right back. Works it down there towards Melanie Richard, but breaking it up was Caitlin Wagner. Now there'll be a race for the puck. Wagner backhands it into the zone. It's offside, so the Surge have to clear the zone, and they do. McGrath. Lead pass onto the stick there of Marissa Richard. In the zone there was Grenier. Rockets see the Surge break out of the zone. Here's a chance perhaps now for Greenwood. Or sorry, that's 24, not 27. Big chance. Robertson almost breaking in. Rossong from the left point sends it through. That hits the blocker of O'Brien and goes to the corner. Robertson in for checking again. Puck picked up by Melanie Richard. Over it goes towards Sophie Grenier. Grenier tried to spring away Marissa Richard. That quite didn't connect. Robertson now chips the puck into the zone. Robertson has Almond and Joseph with her on the forward line. Back it comes to Mitchell. Left point. Weak shot through. Forcing a pad save, though. Now to the other side. Flip down in again. Grabbing it quickly is Sarah Almond. Tried to get it back to Mitchell, but it's intercepted by Marissa Richard. Marissa Richard sends it down into the Surge zone. She goes off for a change. That line was out there a long time, or at least so it seemed to me anyway. Nevaeh Robertson backhands the puck down into the zone. Foot race here. Trying to get in on it quickly. And the play is whistled down. So 11:16 to go. Icing is the call. Face-off coming down into the Surge end of the ice. Face-off will be to the left of Cicely Harnham. Groundwater in on the face-off, going up against Sarah Almond, and the puck just hovering around the blue line, and the Rockets able to keep it in momentarily. And then it's chipped out of the zone by Robertson, and they're going to say that it was hit with a high stick. Face-off will be just outside the Moncton zone at the blue line. Linesperson pointing to the dot and saying, right here. Come on, line up, let's go. McCormick in on the draw against Ward. 8 versus 8. Or excuse me, 18. It's Alina Gould up against McCormick. And McCormick wins that draw. Victoria Tran on the right side. Tried to find Hartnell. Hartnell blocks it down along the boards, trying to get that puck free. And it comes over to this near side, picked up by the Moncton Rockets. Sending it ahead is Audrey Poirier. Weselius had that puck on the right side, but Ward couldn't drag the toe enough to stay onside. Face-off will be just outside the surge zone. Groundwater again up against McCormick. Same matchup as the face-off last time. Rossong works it up to Buffett. Buffett trying to push that puck past the defender, and it'll go back into the surge zone. Rossong is there. Turning, working it up towards Buffett. Weselius grabs it, though. Weselius tried to feed it to Ward. Puck was behind her, and now the surge will break out. Flying up there, Rachel Hartnell. Into the zone, picked up by the Moncton Rockets. Hartnell quickly in on the puck, though. Trying to free it up for McCormick. Greenwood in front of the goal. McCormick circles, goes back to the point for Tran. Weselius almost picked her pocket. Greenwood has the puck chipped away from her. With some pace now, Poirier up the right side. Audrey Poirier, drop pass for Weselius. Weselius takes a shot, and a good save there off the stick of Cicely Harnham. Colpitz takes it in behind the goal. Such a good pace to this game. We've already crossed the midway point of this second period. Back to Bootler at the point. She'll send it in deep once again with Weselius down there. Backhands it into the spot. Marissa Richard robbed by Harnham. Big save right there on the setup as Marissa Richard right on the doorstep and making the big save to keep it a 1-0 game. Harnham answers the call. Bootler. Collision there as she runs into Ava Kennedy. And puck high into the air, goes over to the boards on the near side. Down it goes for Bootler. She'll have it and work it around for Marissa Richard, who just got robbed seconds ago. We've had robberies at both ends of the rink here. Moments ago, Brooke O'Brien, a huge save. And just then, Cicely Harnham answering. Here's another chance, puck fed in front. And Melody Cormier couldn't quite get it as she was tied up right in the blue ice. Poirier watches that puck go into the zone. She'll grab it now and ring it around the boards. Bootler picks it up behind her own goal. Almost got tangled up with the referee. Puck to the point. Stopping it there, Rachel Walsh. Walsh, the captain, sends that puck to the boards. She'll backpedal to the blue line now. There's Vautour. Vautour peels off. Watches that puck still stick along the boards, trying to move it along. Goes all the way down to the corner over on the other side where Bootler will just get it and hammer it down the ice. And it won't be icing as in the play quickly was number 19, Melody Cormier. Cormier loses an edge, goes down, and the puck will come toward the blue line where McGrath will grab it there. Jasmine McGrath goes back to Bridget Hughes. Hughes spinning away from the forecheck, and the puck taken off the boards to the red line, right back in the other way. That's going to roll down to Brooke O'Brien. She'll just settle it there for Hughes. Bridget Hughes takes it off the wall. It goes just past Rodier, but picking it up now is Sophie Grenier. Has Rodier, gets it to Rodier. She couldn't quite settle the puck. A great setup, but Rodier just couldn't get the puck to settle down. Right back the other way now. Coming in with that puck, this is Wagner. Following up Robertson. Wagner had it in her skates for a second. Now the surge back the other way. Almond rolls it in behind the goal. Here's Hughes once again. Bridget Hughes takes it off the boards to McGrath. Jasmine McGrath sends it ahead to the red line, intercepted by Rossong, who sends it right back in. Back and forth we go like a pendulum. Swing, tick-tock, tick-tock. Up to the blue line. Stopping it there just for a moment was Grenier, but it's grabbed by the surge. They'll regroup back into their own zone. Rossong Makes a move there, stops, dishes off for the speedy Nevaeh Robertson. Robertson into the Moncton Rocket zone, skating with it now. Tries to feed it in front. Looking to connect right there with Danica Joseph, and just couldn't make the connection on the back end of that play. Joseph now spinning, sees that puck. Almond heads toward the front of the goal, but it'll be Bridget Hughes who will pick it up with Joseph and Almond going off for a change. Long shot from the point, as stepping into one there was the captain, Rachel Walsh. Here's McCormick now, turning at the center ice logo. McCormick off to the left, big shot and a glove saved. Oh, a dandy! Ring the bell 10 times as McCormick saw some space. You'll see it here. Look at her turn at the logo, sees some open ice, cuts to the left, and look at the flash of leather from Brooke O'Brien. How about it, B.O.B.? 6:16 to go. A goaltending duel here. Both goalies outstanding in this one. Shots on goal, 18-15, favoring the Rockets, but many of those shots have been high-quality scoring chances. Surge on the puck. Here's Buffett now coming in with McCormick. McCormick to the front of the goal. Buffett behind the net. Buffett feeds it out. Hartnell from the slot. Quick shot off the blocker. O'Brien got a piece. McCormick behind the net. Good pressure here from the Surge. To the line. Ward collided there with Nedelku. And the puck out. Trying to connect there with Groundwater. Intercepted by Mitchell. Groundwater staying in on that puck. Groundwater ends up getting it. Now Wesalius tries to get the puck. In behind the Surge goal it goes. Up towards Buffett. Trying to step in to cause some interference there was Audrey Poirier. Poirier, part of the group now that gets that puck over on the boards. Groundwater comes in there to help out. She goes down. And the puck will just slowly roll out into the Rockets' end of the ice. McCormick in on the forecheck, causing a little havoc here. Now the puck goes in behind the goal, picked up there by Audrey Poirier. Poirier reverses direction, getting a little pressure from Alina Gould. Down the ice with Salius in a race for it. Rossong does a good job getting there first. Mackenzie Rossong tried to connect with Jenna Greenwood, and the puck will go all the way down for an icing call. And finally, a bit of a breather and a break for the two teams and for the play-by-play person. 4:46 left to go. I think I'm going to take a little drink of water here while I have a sec. Face off to the left of the goaltender, Cicely Harnham. Victoria Tran has the puck. Couldn't get it past Chanel Cormier, though, at the left point. Marissa Richard trying to kick it forward. Colpitz comes to help out. Alina Gould over there for the Surge as well. Puck bouncing around. Here's a chance now. Marissa Richard steps in, can't get a shot away. Good defensive play there by Greenwood, tying up the stick of Marissa Richard. Bootler now trying to dance in. Made the attempt to backhand it in toward the slot. That was stopped. Bootler stays with it, though. Feeds it right through the ice. Goes by everybody out the other side. Jenna Greenwood trying to get past number 19, Melody Cormier. That didn't work. Marissa Richard right back in. Long distance shot. Handled well there by Harnham. Puck up along the boards. This is Gould. Trying to move it forward. Coming over to help out was Ava Kennedy. And now back onto the stick of Melody Cormier. Sends away Colpitz. Colpitz cutting wide. Takes a sharp angle shot. Long rebound off the pad of Harnham. Another quick shot there as Bridget Hughes let it go. Harnham again making the save. Both goaltenders looking locked in here in this one. McGrath has the puck. Tries to go back there to Rodier. That quite didn't connect. And now coming in, this is Lacey Poirier. Lacey Poirier in tight, takes the shot. Brooke O'Brien covering up on the short side, hugging that post. Now, Rodier once again trying to move that puck along. A couple of players go down, including Rodier. Poirier down for the Surge, and the puck sent down the ice. This should be an icing call, as gliding back there is Mitchell, and it will indeed be icing with 2:56 to go in a super fast-paced game. inside 3 minutes left to play. Shots on goal, 2018. Face off to the left of Brooke O'Brien. Lindsay Surge, Moncton Rockets, 1-0 game. Surge in front, the only goal in the first period scored by Sarah Almond of the Surge. Nevaeh Robertson now on the backhand, switches around, gets it on the forehand. Here's a quick chance. Almond gets a good shot away and a blocker save made by O'Brien. Almond, great look from the slot, looking for her second goal, but denied by the blocker of O'Brien. Puck just inside the Rockets' blue line. Several players come together, scrumming for that puck. Sent back just past Walsh. Here comes Rodier now with Ward on the left. Rodier trying to backhand it towards Ward, and a good defensive play right in front of the goal by the Lindsay Surge. Good defensive play by Mitchell. She heads off, and the puck in the Rocket zone. Audrey Poirier right up the middle. Poirier lugging that puck into the zone. Poirier trying to do it all by herself. Couldn't get through that last line of defense, and the puck ends up going to Groundwater. Now there's a fight for it in the corner. Two players from each team trying to get that puck moved along. It's still glued in along the boards, but finally Groundwater has control. Groundwater goes back to the point. There's a long shot. Crowd in front. Puck is loose. Trying to bang away at it there was a couple of Moncton Rockets players, including Lauren Ward. Ward on the puck again. Goes back. Poirier tried to get a shot through. That hit Buffett at the side of the goal. Trying to cover up there is the goaltender. A puck is still loose. I think it is. Yep. And it's taken away by the Surge. And that's flipped up into the Rockets bench. And we'll have a face-off with just 1 minute and 8 seconds left in this second period. Well, if you're wondering about the state of female hockey in this region, look no further than this showcase tournament of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. The best U18 players in the Maritimes putting on a show this weekend. And certainly here in this game, a good example of that. Here's Bootlair. Lola Bootlair. Tight roping along the red line, sends it into the zone. Rachel Walsh will give chase there, the Surge captain. Up along the dasher, out into neutral ice. Chasing after it there, Chanel Cormier. Getting challenged on the forecheck. Big chance there is a quick shot off the stick of Greenwood. Buffett the goaltender Brooke O'Brien had to be sharp. Under a minute to play now, just 33 seconds in the second period. Bootlair sends it all the way down the ice. Off the skate at the blue line as Melody Cormier was there. Now Marissa Richard carrying it in, broken up there by Rachel Walsh. Puck will go over towards Rossong. She takes a look, passes it up towards Greenwood. Little touch pass into neutral ice. Just 12 seconds to go. Greenwood trying to get in quickly on that puck. Got tangled up over there with Chanel Cormier, and the puck ends up going into O'Brien, who stops it calmly. Just a couple of ticks to go here as a couple of players go tumbling down to the ice, and the period comes to a close. Another fast and fun 20 minutes of hockey. No scoring in that second period, so the Sarah Almond goal in the first stands up as the only goal of the game so far. So after 40 minutes of play, shots on goal, 23-21. Rockets lead there, but on the main scoreboard, 1-0, and that's a lead for the Lindsay Surge. So we'll step aside, take a break. They'll resurface, we'll replenish our fluids and maybe have a little snack. Third period action, don't go too far. It should be a good one. 1-0 Surge over the Rockets after 40. at the Dauphinee Center. Pleased to be joined by goaltender with the Western Flames, Riley Partington. Riley, how's the showcase going for you so far, you and the team?
I think we're playing pretty good. There's a couple of bad bounces going our way, but we just regroup and we go out and we play our hardest next shift and we just keep going.
Goalies are known to be a little quirky, a little different. How would you describe yourself within this team and in the dressing room?
I definitely provide the energy in the dressing room. I like to get everybody going. When there's a good song on, we like to have a dance party. So.
Oh, okay. Is there one song in particular that really gets you guys up and going?
Cotton Eye Joe, probably.
Oh, my gosh. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Lovely. Now, you wear number 29.
Yep.
I always am curious about why players pick numbers, especially goalies. Why 29?
Marc-Andre Fleury is a big inspiration to me, and he always has been since I've been younger. Even when I was a player, I was number 29 because I just loved him so much, so I just kept it going.
And I kind of like that because I'm much older than you. I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan back in the 70s. Ken Dryden wore 29. I think Fleury picked 29 because of Dryden, so I like to pick a 29. Let's talk about game day preparation for you. Showcase aside, because that's a little different, but let's say, it's a Saturday, you got a game at 7 o'clock. What's your game day prep like, and what's your go-to meal?
Before the game, I like to eat some fettuccine alfredo, get some pasta into me. It's a pretty good supper. Before the game, I like to just get in the zone. I sit in the stand somewhere by myself, and I listen to some good music, and I get my head in the game. I look at some shots that I want to take and just kind of get in the zone of making good saves and making good plays for my teammates.
And talk about getting in the zone. For you personally, when do you know that you're in the Riley Partington zone?
I know when I'm just visualizing hockey saves all the time. If I'm not in the zone, then I'm just listening to music, and it's just not any good. So I just got to wait till I visualize a good save, and then I'm out of there.
We'll wrap up with you in a second, but I'd like to know who's been some of the biggest influences in your hockey life so far?
That's a tough question.
Whether it's coaches, family, even teammates.
Well, all my teammates like to lift me up on the ice, so they're always a big one. It's always good to have some energy going on the ice. It's always good to have positivity. Teammates are always cheering each other on, and it's a good group of girls out there.
Quick one I just thought of now. Quite often, whether it's a big save or letting in a goal, you'll see teammates come and give little taps to the goalie or a little tap on the helmet. I know that every team is different and every conversation is different, but what are some of those conversations like? Like, what do your teammates say to you in a moment like that?
Sometimes we like to have a little laugh if it's a funny save or if a player's trying to push me in front of the net. So just kind of depends on the situation, but it's mostly just good job, Rye, or something like that.
Love that. Love to know about those conversations. Last from you, I'm going to give you a chance to look right in there. No pressure, but anybody you want, give a shout out.
My grandparents.
Nicely done. What are their names?
Sandra and Rob Partington.
Do you call them like Grammy, Grampy?
Grammy, Grampy, yeah.
Grammy, Grampy. All right, shout out to you guys. Listen, Riley Partington, thanks for taking the time. Good
Thank
luck
you so much.
in the rest of the showcase, and good luck the rest of the regular season.
Thank you.
That's Riley Partington. She wears number 29 because of Marc-Andre Fleury. She's a goalie with the Western Flames. 40 minutes have been played. 20 minutes of regulation left to go. A great matchup here between the Lindsay Surge in the blue and white against the Moncton Rockets in the white, crimson, and gold. And we're underway in this third period, 1-0. Lindsay Surge lead. The only goal of the game scored back in the first period, and it was scored by Sarah Almond. So we begin period number 3. Even strength, 5-on-5. Shots on goal as we begin. Here's a chance now. Vautour in and fans on it. Reese Vautour. Maybe the freshly covered ice maybe messed her up there, because it is a little extra slick in the first shift or two after the ice is flooded between periods. Vautour going to the bench, and I'm sure she's thinking, how did I fan on that? I was just finishing the thought. Shots on goal beginning this third period, 23-21 favoring the Rockets. In behind the goal they go. Rockets trying to find the equalizer. They've had opportunities, but both goalies have been outstanding so far in this one. Brooke O'Brien for the Rockets and Cicely Hernam for the Surge. Back to Tran. She tried to get a shot through. That was blocked down by Melanie Richard. Melanie Richard looking for that puck. It comes back toward the blue line, picked up there by Maxine Arsenault. Arsenault gains the zone, dishes it off there for Rodier. Goes back. Rodier has that puck just at her feet, trying to corral it, as just seconds before Grenier was in tight and looked to have a chance. Danica Joseph watches that puck go to Melanie Richard. Joseph and Robertson off for a change. Rockets into the Surge zone. Almost 2 minutes into this third period. Here's Walsh, the captain of the Surge. Watching that puck go down the ice. Now Boutlier grabs it. Lola Boutlier has to spin away as Hartnell will chase that puck. Chanel Cormier takes it off the boards. Marissa Richard was there. And now Boutlier will pick it up again. Lola Boutlier carrying that puck out of her own zone to the red line. Boutlier carries it now, gains the zone, tried to fire it in, blocked down by Buffett, and Buffett steps around a falling Colpitts. And now into the zone comes Buffett, steps around the defender. Buffett looking good here, sends it in front, and that went off the pad of Brooke O'Brien. Now Mitchell up ahead there, trying to connect with Alina Gould. Gould still fighting for that puck against the defender. Good job by Chanel Cormier. And now the Rockets will bring it out with Colpitts. Colpitts gets upended. That's going to be a tripping call. The arm goes up right away as Ava Kennedy slid into Colpitts, taking the feet out from underneath Colpitts. And we'll see it here. Colpitts coming out. There's the penalty right there. And the tripping call will send the Rockets to the power play. So not quite 3 minutes into this third period. Rockets have a chance now on the power play, looking to tie it up. Rockets setting up here on the power play. This is Grenier. Back for Poirier. Audrey Poirier tries to take a point shot. That one off of Greenwood. Greenwood doing a good job blocking the lane. Grenier gets it back once again to Audrey Poirier. Poirier walking along that blue line. Gets it down. Grenier walking in, taking a shot. And that went off the pad of the goaltender Harnum and off to the side. Audrey Poirier again, walking once again along the blue line. Gets it off. Here's a quick shot. Grenier let it go. Rebound is loose. Where's the puck? Trying to find it is Harnum. And finally comes up with it and hangs on. So some good puck movement, good pressure on this power play by the Moncton Rockets, but nothing by Cicely Harnum to this point. She stopped all 27 shots that she's faced. Face-off will be to Harnum's left. Off the face-off, Rodier gets it back to the point. Now Boutlier from the left point. Walks in, takes a shot, screen, they score! Boutlier with the point shot on the power play, and I'm not sure if it hit a body in front. We'll have to wait and see, but Boutlier from the left point. You see the good face-off win there. Controlling the puck, setting up. Across to Boutler, walking in, letting the shot go. Crowd in front. And it finds a way in behind Harnham. I don't think Harnham even saw that shot coming. There you see Groundwater with the screen. Groundwater kind of jumps. And hard to tell again from that angle. I believe the goal will be credited to Lola Boutler. And a power play goal has tied it up. Special teams, so important in tight games like this. Always important, but definitely when you're in a tightly contested contest like these two teams are engaged in, special teams takes on even a bigger magnification. So we are back to even terms. 1-1 the score. We are tied. Here's Rachel Walsh breaking out with Almond. Poirier over there as well. Spinning around. Walsh scores! What an angle! What a goal for the captain, Rachel Walsh. Somehow finding a way to lift it up over Brooke O'Brien from the goal line. That might be the goal of the tournament right there. Look at Walsh all the way. The centering attempt went off of the defender. She turns around and stepping out from behind the goal. As sharp an angle as you can imagine. Rachel Walsh, absolute sniper right there. And it's interesting because she tried to center the puck and it went off of Bridget Hughes actually and went right back to Rachel Walsh, who said, okay, fine, I'll carry on, circled around the goal, stepped out from behind the net, and from the sharpest angle you can imagine, found a way to get it in behind Brooke O'Brien. Just a gorgeous goal from the Lindsay Surge captain, Rachel Walsh. Such poise with the puck for number 22 in blue. So after the Rockets tie, here's a chance now. Getting a puck toward the goal, Joseph, and lifting it just wide. So just moments after the Rockets had tied it on the power play, Rachel Walsh, the captain, answers right back, giving the Surge the lead once again. So the tie short-lived, Surge back into a one-goal lead. They're on that puck again. Robertson turning and firing. That hit a body in front. Now Colpitts has the puck. Carrying it out. Flips it down, wrapping it around. Rockets and Surge both changing up here. Hartnell, little touch at the blue line, tried to get it over for Buffett, but Melanie Richard sends it up towards Rodier. Boutler, who scored that power play goal just a couple of seconds ago, and then sees the Surge immediately take the lead off that lovely effort from the captain, Rachel Walsh. So backline defenders making their names known here. Boutler from the back line scores, and then Rachel Walsh answers right back. So both players showing out here for the folks who play defense. Here's a quick shot, and O'Brien catches it and hangs on. And the goals came so quickly they haven't even been able to announce them here in the building yet. So again, just mere moments after the game had been tied, Lola Boutler does get credit with that power play goal. Jaden Groundwater and Melanie Richard the assists. And then just 31 seconds later, Rachel Walsh with an assist going to Caitlin Wagner ties it up. So 31 seconds after the Rocket tie it, Rachel Walsh gives the Surge the lead right back. 13:30 to go here in the third period. Groundwater carrying the puck into the zone. She'll take it wide into the corner. Takes quite a nudge there from Victoria Tran. Puck sent in toward the center of the ice into the slot, but it was only Greenwood there. And now coming away is Alina Gould. Gould makes a nice move. Has Ava Kennedy heading toward the front of the goal, but the puck comes over to this near side. Jasmine McGrath has that puck. It comes out front. They score! A bad bounce ends up on the stick of Jenna Greenwood, and she makes no mistake. And just like that, it's a 2-goal lead for the Lindsay Surge as Jenna Greenwood takes advantage of a bad bounce. You'll see it here. Rockets look to be in good shape. And there's that bad bounce off the goal, off the net. and right to Greenwood, who was like, oh my, what is this present I've been given? And puts it in the net. So Greenwood scores. And all of a sudden, an explosion of offense here in this third period. So after no scoring in the second, 3 goals so far here in period number 3. Boutlier tied it up, and then Rachel Walsh gave the lead back to the Surge, and then just seconds ago, off that bad hop off of the net, Jenna Greenwood, right place, right time, goal. And it's a 2-goal lead. So all of a sudden, the Moncton Rockets, who were feeling the energy of the tying goal, give up 2 pretty quick succession. They now trail it 3-1. How quickly a game can change. Here's another chance. Just fanning on it there was Wagner. A couple of players trying to get in on that puck. Taking a swing at it there, going down to the ice was Maxine Arsenault. Grabbing it again is Wagner. Shot from just outside the goal line. Brooke O'Brien makes the save. Marissa Richard got taken down to the ice, lost her stick, picks it back up, gets back into the play. Colpitz tries to clear it out. So the Moncton Rockets a little shell-shocked here after those 2 quick goals just after the Rockets had tied it up. Here's Nedelku taking a shot. Right there to try to get a stick on it was Lacey Poirier. So again, how quickly the fortunes of a game can change. It certainly looked like the Moncton Rockets had snatched momentum with that power play tying goal from Lola Boutlier, but then Rachel Walsh gave them the lead, and then just a couple of minutes later, Jenna Greenwood from Alina Gould gets the 3rd goal of the game. Puck in front of the goal. Here comes Rodier with some pace into the zone. Rodier taken out into the boards. Coming over there is Sarah Almond. And skating out with the puck, this is Robertson, Nevaeh Robertson into the zone. Trying to cut into the middle. Puck floating towards the goaltender Brooke O'Brien, but Boutlier took it away and now gives way to Chanel Cormier. She passes it over on the right side, trying to connect with Rodier. Rodier defended well by the Surge. Puck goes flying out of the air. That's Chanel Cormier losing her stick. She has it back. Rockets looking to setting up here. 10:40 to go in this third period. This is Grenier sending it in toward the goal, and it goes wide. Danica Joseph picking it up, takes it off the boards. Buffett trying to track it down there, and the puck at the red line. Grenier sends it forward to Melanie Richard. Richard has 2 blue shirts on her and sends the puck wide of the goal. Sent to the blue line but not out. Jasmine McGrath hammers it right back in. Vesalius looking for it, as is Ward. Puck will come out though, and having to backtrack into her own zone is Bridget Hughes. Puck right back into the Rocket zone again. McGrath will try the other side. Vesalius receives the puck, puts it into the zone. This is Lauren Ward with a shot. Point blank, and the save made by Hernum as Ward got a great look at goal and put the shot right on net. We've passed the halfway point of this third period. 9:52 to go. Shots on goal 29-28, favoring the Rockets, but they trail by 2. Face off to the left of the goaltender Hernum. Off the draw, there's Rachel Walsh, who again scored that amazing goal from stepping around the net and stepping just over the goal line, almost right on top of the goaltender. O'Brien found a way to tuck it in. A highlight reel goal for sure. Rockets in on the puck, trying to find the second goal of the game here to creep a little closer. 9:21 to go. Time will start to melt away far too quickly now if you're a Moncton Rockets fan. Hartnell giving a little nudge there to Maxime Arsenault. Puck goes around the goal. Groundwater chasing it there, going up against Lacey Poirier. Groundwater down to the ice. Poirier picks it up. Almost getting a chance there. Kennedy stays on the puck, though. Good work by Ava Kennedy. Lacey Poirier takes a little push there. Ava Kennedy comes in to help out. Melody Cormier there for the Rockets. Also getting some help from Audrey Poirier. Puck all the way to the blue line and out. Mackenzie Rossong will grab it there. Tried to pass it across. That hit the stick of Lauren Ward. Puck comes to the red line. Here comes Ava Kennedy into the zone. Kennedy being challenged there by Chanel Cormier. Staying on the puck. Surge do a good job keeping it down low. Ava Kennedy again has it at the side of the goal. Comes out. Put it off the arm of the goaltender O'Brien. Another quick shot. Blockered away by Brooke O'Brien. Couple of good chances. Puck stays out though. And Nedelku fans on it. So she'll have to retrace her steps. Step back and send it into the zone where the Moncton Rockets will grab it. Marissa Richard into the zone now. Richard up the middle. Takes a quick shot off of the iron and it's loose, and covering it up is Hurnham. What an opportunity there as the big shot was let go. It beat the goaltender. It hit the post. It came back off the post, dropped just behind the goaltender. We'll see it here. There's the iron. Look at the puck laying there tantalizingly close to the goal line. Let's have a look. Maybe Hurnham might have actually carried that puck over the line. There it is. Oh, can't tell. And we don't have a top of the net cam, but how about that sequence? The shot off the iron, the rebound just hanging there in the blue ice, and the Rockets just wishing they could have knocked it in. However, great job by Hurnham to block it down. There's Poirier charging into the goal. End-to-end action here. And I said it last night in one of the games. I can't remember. I think it was the game involving perhaps the Stars and the Surge, but I'll say it again. With 7:19 to go, Surge and the Rockets, are you not entertained? Poirier right down the middle, a chance to the backhand, sends it wide. Rockets get it out of the zone. 7:05 to go. 3-1. Surge lead. Mackenzie Rossong banks it off the boards. Jasmine McGrath will grab it there. Sarah Almond keeping a close eye. Puck comes to the red line. Rossong will grab it again. She flips it up into the air. Bounces right in front of McGrath and Almond. A couple of players kind of collided just a little bit there, and Hughes works it up ahead now for Grenier. Grenier into the zone. Grenier from the left wing takes a shot. Long rebound. Out it comes to McGrath. Good save there by Hurnham. Long rebound, though, ends up with the Rockets. Another point shot. Hughes let it go. That went off a leg. Now it's Rodier trying to backhand it toward the goal. Puck is still free, and it's pushed over to the corner. Rodier tried to get it there. Comes back to the point. This is Hughes. Gets it forward. Trying to charge onto it there was Danica Joseph, but it's kept in. Jasmine McGrath tried to work it in front of the goal, but it's cleared out. Here's Danica Joseph now. Fed the puck from Robertson back to Robertson. Robertson, big shot and a save. Brooke O'Brien shuts the door. Nice setup, Danica Joseph to Nevaeh Robertson. And Brooke O'Brien says, not right now. A nice rush there, you see. The nice little pass over. Robertson had to reach for it, but still was able to settle it and get a great shot away. And O'Brien square to the shooter, taking that shot right in the midsection. 5:59 to go, third period. Rachel Walsh has the go-ahead goal currently. She scored goal number 2 for the Surge. Puck chipped out of the zone, chasing after it, Lauren Ward. And the captain gets there first, Walsh. Sending it ahead, puck flipping up into the air, end over end, and Ward settles it and comes down with it. Lauren Ward tries to get into the zone, but it's intercepted. Here comes McCormick, has Hartnell off to her left. McCormick got stopped there. Good defensive play by the Moncton Rockets. Hartnell looking for that puck, tried to backhand it in, breaking away with it though. This is Audrey Poirier. Poirier has it inside the zone, leaves it there for Wesalius. Here's Wesalius from a sharp angle. Save made, rebound pushed in towards the goal. No problem there for Hurnham. 5:07 left to play in the third period. Rockets trail it by 2. Colpitts in behind the net, takes a bump there from Walsh, and the puck out to the blue line on the right side. Long shot there off the stick of Audrey Poirier. Again, handled easily by the goaltender, Cicely Hurnham. Under 5 minutes to play in the third period. Puck along the boards, and flipping it up and out are the Lindsay Surge. Both teams making some quick changes here. Boutler picks up that puck, sees an opportunity to skate it up the ice, gets by one defender, gets by a second, now a third. Boutler tries to get around a fourth defender, but is finally stopped on that rush, and back the other way comes Ava Kennedy. Put the puck forward, that ends up going onto the stick of Chanel Cormier. She gets taken off the puck over on the boards, and Boutler will pick it up again. Sends it down the ice. Will it have enough legs to get all the way down the ice? Yes, it will. So that's an icing call against the Moncton Rockets. Face-off down in the Rocket zone with 4:09 left to play. Entertaining matchup here between the Rockets and the Surge. Off the face-off, it'll come back to Nedelku at the right point. She tried to get a shot through, that one off of Boutler. Nedelku again from the point, steps in, takes a shot into a crowd. That one off the stick of Boutler and up over the goal. Lead pass up ahead. Now charging into the zone is Colpitts. Marissa Richard toward the front of the goal. Colpitts tried to feed it to Richard. Couldn't connect there, and the puck sent up toward the blue line, but not out. Marissa Richard in on that puck again. Now getting some help from Melody Cormier. Cormier turns her back to the defender, and then the puck ended up squirting to the side of the net, and Cicely Hurnham holds it. And I tell you what, I've had a couple of conversations with folks the last few days talking about the quality of play in this league and the parity in this league. And I know it's early in the season, and I know it's just been a couple of days of the showcase, and I don't like to wish my time away, but I'm already thinking about how many classic playoff matchups there could be during playoff time in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. Oh my, some tantalizing matchups could take place come playoff time. But hey, we got a whole regular season to go, but still can't help thinking about what could be come playoff time. If this showcase is any example, get your popcorn now and store it for the spring. That's an icing call against the Rockets. Shots on goal now even up at 33 apiece. Again, hey, what can you say about both goaltending performance? Brooke O'Brien and Cicely Hurnham have been excellent. 3:10 left to play. Face off to the right of O'Brien. Puck loose off of that face off. Tried to feed it in front there. Anxious moments, but it's cleared away. Here's Rodier. She's played a good game for the Rockets, 22 in white. That puck flipping up into the air and settling it there are the Rockets. They'll move it up now for Grenier. Sophie Grenier passes over onto the right side for Melanie Richard. Takes a long shot wide of the goal. Coming up to meet it there was Audrey Poirier. And Grenier will watch it go in behind the goal. 2:35 left to play. Not much time left now. We'll keep an eye on the goaltender, Brooke O'Brien, to see when she might get taken out of the goal for the extra skater. Here's Rodier. Back to Audrey Poirier, a long shot. And I think that may have just caught a piece of the goaltender Hurnham and deflected away. Puck into neutral ice. Audrey Poirier sends it forward. Groundwater trying to get there. She did for just a second, but the puck was chipped back towards the Rocket zone. Now Allman with the goaltender heading to the bench, and getting back was O'Brien to get the goal stick on that. Oh my! The presence of mind by Brooke O'Brien to race back to the goal and get the goal stick on the Allman attempt. That's just an example of how on their game these goalies have been tonight. 1:42 to go. Rockets desperately trying to get the puck out of the zone so they can get Brooke O'Brien out of the net, get the extra skater on. Puck down the ice, but it stays in possession of the Lindsay Surge. No chance to get the goalie out. Mitchell back to Nedelku. Lindsay Surge playing keep away here. Puck down in behind the net. Danica Joseph in there, putting a little forecheck pressure on. Puck comes outside the line, sent right back in by Tran. 1:08 left to play. Time ticking down. There goes Brooke O'Brien to the bench. Extra skater on. It's Chanel Cormier. And Cormier has the puck now. Under a minute to play here in the third period. Rockets need 2. They've got the net empty. 6-on-5 skaters. Buffett leaves it in behind her own goal for Mackenzie Rossong, being pressured there by Lauren Ward. Rossong again tries to bring it out, shielding the puck from the defender. Now to the blue line. Here's McCormick, has Buffett with her. McCormick sends it in. Buffett jumps on the puck. 27 seconds to go. Here's Lola Bootler backhanding it along. Not much time left now. Bridget Hughes trying to work that puck up towards Bootler. Under 20 seconds to go. Might be a little too tall of an order now with just 12 seconds to go and down by 2. Under 10 seconds to go. They're happy to keep it jammed in the corner here are the Surge. 3 seconds, and it looks like the game is going to end with the puck pinned along the boards right there. How about a round of applause for both of these teams? They put on a show here on a Saturday night at the Dauphinee Center, no question about it. Shots on goal end up being 35 for the Surge, 34 for the Rockets. Both goaltenders, Brooke O'Brien and Cicely Harnham, really were outstanding and put on a goaltending clinic. But at the end of the day, the Surge stuck to their game. They weren't rattled by that Bootler game-tying power play goal. Walsh with a dynamic goal, and then Greenwood taking advantage of a bad bounce for the Moncton Rockets. And when all is said and done, a wonderful game, and it's won by the Lindsay Surge 3-1. The teams shake hands. So one more game left to go here on this super-size 7-game Saturday, part of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League Showcase. And that game will feature the Western Flames and the host team of the showcase, the Greenfoot Capitals. We'll step aside for a moment and take a break. We'll let the Dauphinee Center crew resurface the ice. We'll get ready for our final game of this Saturday. And once again, your final score, exciting fashion, the Lindsay Surge defeat the very game Moncton Rockets side by a score of 3-1. On behalf of the Maritime Athletic Profiles team, I'm Scott Squires. We'll sign off for a couple of minutes, but don't go too far. We'll be back with our final game of the evening very shortly from the Dauphinee Center. But for now, we'll step aside. Back in a bit.